Oh, excellent advice from your sister. I'm glad she made it through her cancer ordeal.
Yeah, me too. I can't wait for you to meet her.
I already met her at her birthday party, remember?
Yeah, but I wanted to have her meet you as, yeah, my girlfriend. I guess she knew at the party, but she had to hide it.
I see. I think that she and I will get along well.
I hope so. She's pretty easy to get along with, though. She doesn't really have my temper.
You don't really have your temper recently. You've become much less confrontational. Ever since the incident with Monica, you've been much more mellow. Or perhaps mellower. Natsuki? Are you okay? You're crying.
I'm not crying, dork. Shut up! I was just remembering the last time I got really angry.
What was that?
It was when Sayori and Monica brought me back after the incident.
Oh, I can't understand why you'd be angry.
Yeah, but the reason I was really angry is maybe not what you'd think. Where the fuck is Yuri? It was a bad day. I slapped Monica.
Understandable in the circumstances.
Yeah, but I was so angry. I felt so angry I was sick. Because you were gone.
You were angry over me.
Yes.
Not yourself and the rest of everyone.
Well, yeah, a bit. But I would have gone over there that easier. I wouldn't have slapped Monica for that. It was like Monica had killed you. I was literally sick with anger. Like I threw up.
You poor thing. Can I hug you right now?
I'm alright. But yeah, you can hug me. Thanks.
Don't thank me for a hug. I get quite as much out of it as you do, you know.
Yeah, well, now that I think about it, I had a weird nightmare about when I found out about our reality. It was a little bit after my sister told me about her cancer.
That was a stressful time for you.
Yeah.
But you handled it with such strength.
You think so? It didn't seem that way to me.
You did. You just dealt with it in your own way. With your heist plan, for instance. And interestingly, I think all the chaos going on shook you up to act a little bit in a way you might not have otherwise.
Yeah, probably. No, I am not doing that trope.
What trope?
The trope where there's, an enclosed space and two people have to hide in it who,
We're out of time. What were you about to say, out of curiosity?
who love each other but haven't confessed.
Good thing you caught yourself in time. That would have been embarrassing.
You're so lame sometimes.
Oh my gosh, that was so silly. We were so close to being caught.
We totally were. I can't believe you wanted us both to try and jam in our cabinet. We never would have both fit in there.
Well, that was the best idea I had at the time. We were under a lot of stress and we weren't thinking clearly.
Yeah, it was kind of fun though.
Yeah.
Well, come on, let's go hit up MC's holiday party. Everyone else will be wondering where we were. Or where we are, rather.
Alright. Almost there.
Yeah, that was cool. I'm glad we did that. It helped take my mind off of things for a while. I know it was pretty stupid, though. Honestly, I didn't really expect you to go along with it.
Yes, well, anything for a friend. I knew it would help you feel better.
Seriously, though, thanks. That was really nice of you.
Natsuki stands on her toes, jumps slightly, and kisses Yuri on the cheek.
You've... What does this mean?
It means, you're a good friend. And I just wanted to, express my thanks. Cheek kissing is cool between friends now.
I see.
Let's go in now. They're probably waiting on us in there.
Indeed.
Sorry about that. Again, I still kick myself every time I think about how I ruined our sort of first kiss.
That's very much alright. I like to think that I knew the real meaning behind it, and it will always be one of my most treasured memories no matter what.
Mine too. You feeling dessert at all?
I could dessert.
Awesome, let me fly down the waiter. Hey yo, dude, a little help.
Just a moment, ma'am. I'll be right with you. I wish you would be a little more patient with waitstaff.
Well, I mean, you gotta get their attention somehow.
It would also be possible to wait for them, as they make regular checks.
Man, I ain't got time for that.
As patient as ever. You know, speaking of that kiss, you remember the conversation we had about it on the roof a little after?
Yeah.
Sayori and I were just finishing talking when you were coming up.
Yeah. Well, we're going to try and cook something together, so... Class time! See you in club!
Yes, of course.
Yay!
Very enthusiastic. Now, let's see.
Yuri begins to gather her belongings.
Hey!
Natsuki, an unexpected pleasure.
Yeah. Look, I know the bell just rang, but I need to talk to you for a minute. And before you ask, yes, I am fine, and no, I don't need to talk about my sister.
Of course, Natsuki, anything.
Have you told anyone about, me kissing you on the cheek the other day?
No, why would I? It's just a normal thing that's cool between friends, or friends, I thought.
Good. Look, I think it'd be best if you didn't tell anyone.
Why not? It's a normal thing. I was going to start kissing Monica and Sayori on the cheek experimentally.
No, you shouldn't do that. For, the same reason you shouldn't tell anyone.
Why?
Look, it's like this. Not everyone sees it as the entirely friendly, normal thing that it is. And I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea. So,
I think I understand. I won't tell anyone about it.
thanks. Really, you didn't tell anyone at all?
No one.
Not even your family?
No, I'd probably be less likely to tell them. Like you said, it was just a normal, friendly thing. Nothing notable about it to tell.
Right. Anyway, class time. Thanks for the talk.
Of course.
Ugh, sorry again. Man, I fucked up so many times.
I did too. In retrospect, believing you about it being a normal friendly gesture was a mistake in the first place. But we should not blame ourselves.
Yeah, we were doing the best we could. You definitely were anyway. Sometimes I push people away so as not to seem too attached.
I know.
Both to others and myself.
I know that as well.
I even did it in club last time. You remember how I criticized your poem?
I do.
I actually really liked it. I just didn't want to seem to everyone like I was playing favorites after they, found us like that.
Understandable.
That doesn't bother you?
Well, I'm not saying I don't mind at all. I prefer honesty. But I am saying I understand why you did it, and I'm certainly not mad about it.
Yeah. Sorry about the honesty thing. It must be really hard to trust me sometimes.
No, I trust you implicitly about almost everything.
Really?
Really, remember when you told me about the simulation? Well, that game was certainly grim, but I still don't see how it explains why I'm floating in a space classroom precisely like that in the game.
Well, I'm not sure there's a better way to explain that just to show you. So I think we'll just proceed with that. Monica, wait! I think that there is a better way to explain it. I know that just explaining it all in advance didn't work so well for me, but this is Yuri we're talking about.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so, Yuri, you saw how in the game, being the president of the Literature Club made you aware of the fact that you were a character in a video game, right?
Yes.
So what Monica was going to do just now is have us elect you as president of the Literature Club. That will explain to you why we're here in the space classroom for the game. Among other things.
You're saying?
Yeah, the game is true. This, actually all happened to us in real life. Or, not really real life, I guess. But yeah, me and you, everyone here, we are actually characters in a video game. Specifically the game you just played. And all those things actually happened.
Remarkable. You might note that when you told me the world wasn't real, I just believed it immediately, because it was you telling me.
Well, I mean, you did verify it right afterwards by becoming the club president.
Well, yes, of course. I wouldn't verify it if they ever told the world it wasn't real, but I expected to verify it after you told me. I trust you. I trust you more than any other person in the world.
Well, but your family.
I trust you much more than I trust my family. Though you do deceive frequently, especially about what you yourself are thinking and feeling, your innate character is honesty. Deep down, the truth is one of your most important core values. That is part of where my great love for you springs.
Well, I trust you too. Sometimes you say teasing shit, but I know that now it's not out of love. And, it meant a lot to me that you took the real first step. The one where neither of us could pretend anymore that there was some other explanation for things. Or that it was just a just friends thing.
It was hard to do.
Yuri is writing at her desk.
Dear Natsuki, no, that sounds too formal.
Yuri crumples up her note and throws it into a waste bin.
Maybe I just started with Natsuki. Except, no, that sounds too brusque. Do I even need to say her name at all? She knows who it's for. But it needs some kind of reading, surely. Or does it? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure how I should say this. If you're not sure how to say it, then what exactly are you doing saying it in this letter? It brings me great joy to tell you that... Ugh, no, what is this, a pregnancy announcement? So the real reason I'm writing this, you must know by now how fond I am of you. No, if she knew that, I wouldn't be writing this. Ugh, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to write.
You could just type it in a word processor.
So enough temporizing.
Yuri's pen slips.
Oops, well, can't use this one. Getting hard to see the page, I suppose. Should probably turn on a light in here. Better. Now let's see, where was I? I feel like I was onto something with that last one. And if so, to act upon it in whatever way you think is best. Affectionately, Yuri. Well, I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I don't think I can do better. It will have to do. After I add this last thing.
Yuri scribbles a lengthy PS onto the page.
Alright, I think now there really is no more to say. Plus... it's time for bed. Now to silence my mind on this question until I give her this. If that is even possible. The real question is when to give her this. No, stop thinking. Turn to sleep.
Really? You hung on to the letter for that long?
Only about a week, not that long. I had to take time to build up my courage to give it to you. I think the restaurant needs our table.
We're paying customers. We can stay if we want.
Well, I don't want to be the reason someone's still waiting for a table. Plus, weren't we going to go window shopping? That's the other thing you said you wanted to do, right?
Alright, yes, I forgot about that. But it sounds like a brilliant idea anyway. Let's go. Oh, for that one.
Nancy, that scarf costs an entire paycheck if you have a good job.
I know, it's just nice to think about having it, even if you can't.
I suppose that's true. Something on your mind?
Sorry for giving you crap earlier about taking a week to get that letter to me. I really shouldn't talk. I had my own process, I guess, for dealing with my feelings. And in the end, I never did come to you. You came to me. Now that it looks like I'm going to be sticking around for a bit, I'll be able to help you pursue your crush, about whom you've told me very little. So now, out with it. You're going to tell me all about him, and then we're going to scheme. I know you like scheming. Yeah, that is true. Well, here's the thing about my crush. It's a girl. My sister, a lesbian. Excellent. Very proud of you, babe. No, I'm not a lesbian. I definitely like boys also. My sister, bi. Excellent. Proud of that too. So who's the lucky girl? Her name is Yuri. She's in the literature club. I think I've mentioned her a few times. What's she like? She's, kind of tall for a girl. She's really smart. She, has really long purple hair and purple eyes. And, you are very clearly attracted to her, I get it. No, but really, she's really smart and thoughtful. She always cares about everyone around her, including me. And she's very kind. Extremely kind. Jeez, you've really got it bad for this girl, don't you? Yeah. So what are you going to do about it? I have no idea. Well, I have fun if you're open then, but you're going to walk up to her, and you're going to say something like this. Yuri, I like you, in that way, and I would like to be your girlfriend. Would you like that? Your thoughts on this approach? Yeah, that's not happening. Why not? I can't just walk up to her and say that. I can, why not? Because I just can't. You're gonna have to do something risky and scary at some point here, babe. Oh, hear me out. I could just never say anything. I like the relationship we have. I don't want to ruin it by trying to make it into a romantic relationship and then having that not work. But you want a romantic relationship? Yeah. I just don't want to pursue it if things go wrong and then I can't be regular friends with her anymore. She's honestly so fucking cool. I would be crushed if we couldn't be friends anymore. Just regular friends. I get it. I do. This kind of thing happened to me once. Where you dated someone and it ruined the cool existing relationship? No. I had a really good platonic relationship with someone, and I wanted it to be more. But I never said anything or showed them in any way, because I didn't want to lose the good platonic relationship. What happened? Nothing. After a while, they got a partner. We're still pretty much good friends. Maybe not quite as good as before, but still decently close. But definitely not romantic in any way anymore, that's for sure. Look, babe, you don't have to do anything you feel uncomfortable with, ever. But if you don't, sometimes things slip away from you. From what you said to me before about your crush, I think you'll hurt a lot if you just let her go by. So, do what you want, but I think you should talk to her. Or let her know how you feel in whatever way Natsuki does that. Stand next to her and sing or screeching incoherently in a high pitch, maybe. I do that with her already! And I'm sure she loves it.
You still never said anything to me after all that.
I was thinking about it. It's not like I ended up having a ton of time to act.
I suppose that's true. It was the very next week, after all.
Ugh, come on, you stupid machine. Haven't you and I had enough issues without you eating my money and giving nothing back? I feel like you owe me, buddy, not the other way around.
Arguing with inanimate objects again.
Yeah, well, this one is being a bitch.
Yuri firmly hits the vending machine, causing a bag of snacks to come unstuck and fall to the bottom.
Thanks.
Of course.
So, what's up with you today? Anything interesting going on?
Oh, yes, I suppose. Yes, lots actually. There has apparently been a lot of simulation-related activity recently. Something about Miss Ida finally becoming club president. But I suspect we'll hear more about that at the meeting today. How about you? Have you been good? As in, have things been going well?
Yeah? Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. How is Fuyuki?
Oh, she's really good. She's walking around like nothing ever happened. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm really glad that happened for you.
I guess so, but I'm really glad it happened for her.
Yes, of course.